So, my name is Constance Casey, and I'm offering a guided meditation today around gaining cooperation. Gaining cooperation within yourself, right? Because that's what we're doing with meditation. There are these different parts of us that come up that kind of go, oh, I don't know. Or, oh, I'll just go to sleep. And you may need a nap. I don't know. I don't want to shame you for falling asleep or taking a nap if you need it. It's okay. Sometimes that's just what you're doing. You're working with the energy, the heavy energy. But we're also working with gaining cooperation to really balance the in breath and the out breath, and just noticing when there's different parts of us that need attention, that need some care and compassion. Okay, so please settle into a posture that feels supportive and comfortable for you. And we'll be taking a good 25 minutes to really relax with the breath, coming back into a state of cooperation with what is happening right here and now. And there could be different parts of you coming up. So, as we first settle into a sit where we can also kind of make any adjustments that we need to make in our posture, just open up the body, invite the body into cooperating, seeing if you need to adjust your seat, and support your lower back, or just feel that natural sway in your back as you're sitting on your cushion. And just feeling down into the body, noticing if there's energy that's just sort of jumping around, or if you just feel this like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to land. Like a hawk comes in and it just finds its nest and it folds its wings in next to its body and tucks its feet underneath. And like the mind of a hawk, we have the inner eye of awareness. Put our attention on feeling the breath. And just noticing if there's any areas of the body where you're pinching off breath energy. There's still some tension. If you bring your hands in close to your belly, your shoulders naturally drop down. But you could notice some tenderness in your heart or even a catch in your throat area. And that's okay. We don't want to push or force that energy. You just want to gently offer breath energy to any areas of tension. Just gaining cooperation with these different parts or processes. And just see if you can gain cooperation with the muscles in your face, in your jaw, just letting them relax. We're just riding the breath, feeling the breath, the beginning, the middle, and that little turn where it turns into an out breath or an in breath. And the mind can sometimes get really busy. I don't know if I'm doing it right. I'm going to try and do it. Just see if you can invite the mind to come in, relax. Because guess what? Like for right now, you have no place to go, nothing to do. Isn't that great? You can just hang out here with the breath, the mind, and the body. Oh, so nice. The in breath can be refreshing, renewal, and the out breath can release toxicity, taking away worries, taking away fears. And so if there is a little part of you that's a little bit resistance to staying with it, see if you can't see them sitting next to you on the couch or the chair. Just in your mind's eye, put your arm around them and go, this is what we're doing now. This is a gift of kindness. It's also opening to a sense of abundance, refreshing, enlivening. There could be another part of you that needs to be greeted with compassion for some tenderness that's arising. You can just speak to that part too and say, I'm here for you. Return to being interested in the breath. And so when the mind and the body are working together, there is a cooperation, a synchronicity or a harmonization that feels good, actually. And when you feel that pleasant sensation, you can actually spread it throughout your system and let it grow. And so, the purpose of a guided meditation is to just remind you to come back if the mind has wandered off. If any thoughts have started to pull you into the past or the future, we're just cooperating with this breath. This is a very subtle practice. And so it is a practice. And each time you sit down to do this, it reinforces something that you're learning. Perhaps something positive that's always and already here. Sometimes an indication of the mind wandering is the head dropping. You can just very, very gently and intentionally lift your chin just half an inch, just a little bit, and notice how your intention to kind of come back, cooperate with this moment. It shifts with that little bit of puff of energy. And sometimes, too, as we relax, there'd be little jerks in our muscles, or there could be little points of itching. They're just stinging that come up as the energy channels are opening up. Just being with this breath. And as we are working with cooperation, just check in to see how does the harmonization, how is it feeling? Each one of us is like a delicate instrument, and we need to tune our instrument with the breath. Perhaps lengthening the breath, or shortening the breath. Opening the belly, letting the belly relax. So in gaining cooperation, we're looking at getting full consent in this relationship with mind and body. Treating ourselves with kindness and gentleness. Or if there's something especially difficult, perhaps setting it aside for right now. So just check in with yourself and see, how do you feel now compared to when you came into the room and sat down? Have you had full cooperation? Because meditation is about full immersion. So may we all understand the importance of our lives, meeting inevitable difficulties throughout the day with more patience, kindness, and understanding. May we each cultivate our inner wisdom self-respect, and compassion to serve as sources of healing in our troubled world. And may we all free our hearts and minds to awaken further each day.